Hello, hello, Q2 Universe. How's everybody out there? This is the Q2 Hangout with Chelle and Chris tonight. I see some of our top fans in the audience. All right, guys, so sit down, relax, grab yourself a snack. This is Q2 Hour. Hello, everybody. Chris, are you there? Can everybody hear me? Are you there, Chris?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Better?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I don't hear you in the mic at all. It's like your mic's not working. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Michaela. Hello, Pamela. Got echo going on.
There. That better?
I can hear you now.
It's because I had it muted.
Oh, you had your mic muted this time. Usually that's me that does that, buddy. Kim Ford, Chuck, Beverly, Missy. How is everybody doing tonight? We're just gonna hang out tonight. Shell here, Chris here. Let me put
I'm
it.
not.
You're not here. I have an echo going on. We thought we had this out before the show, but I guess not. How is everybody doing? Yeah, you're gonna have to keep your mic muted probably till you're ready to talk. Hello, Michaela, Pamela. All right, so at the top of the show, guys, let's go over. If you share our live feed right now, what's going on, you are getting entered into our fan sweepstakes tonight. Chris already has you entered. If you shared any of our promos from the day, he's already got you in. Oh my gosh, I see that he's got a guest back there behind him. If you shared any of our promos today, you are already in the bucket. You share the live feed right now, you're going to get in there as well again. And then our top star senders, if you send stars tonight, Chris is going to catch it. He's going to put you in the bucket 4 more times. Speaking of stars, let's go ahead and honor our stars senders from last week. These are our top star senders. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, those are our top star senders from last show, guys. It's been a couple shows, a couple weeks. As you know, can you hear me now, Missy? As you guys know, baby girl, she got sick on us. She had to have emergency surgery, which cost thousands of dollars. So she's here. She's doing a lot better. Um, she's being spoiled now, actually, even more than she already was. What do you think, Chris?
Yes, maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. You got a guest back there behind you. Tell everybody who your guest is.
It's Annabelle.
You gonna bring her out so she can mingle with you? By the way, this was not my idea.
It was too.
It was not. This was totally Chris's idea. He wanted to bring Annabelle home with us. So she's here. I got the sage burning. Chris, you got the Palisano burning. Let's see here, Michaela. Chris, are you going to monitor the top star centers from last week's chat?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm in my own lane.
Oh, I guess I'm going to have to do it tonight. Let me see. Let me pull up the chat here. If you're coming from YouTube, Jeffrey said party. If you're coming from YouTube or Instagram or any of our other socials that we are streaming on at the moment, more than likely we won't be able to see your chat comments unless you're in our Facebook page, which is where we do most of our stuff from. It's Q2 Paranormal Official on our Facebook wall. You'll see the live right now. So if you're wanting to chat with us in real time and we're not seeing your comments, hop over to our official Facebook wall so that we can get you in there. Chris, tell everybody about Annabelle real quickly while I handle something real quick. I gotta do something real quick. Make sure our new streaming setup's working. I'll let you take it over for a few minutes.
Can you hear me, everybody? I'm a little loud. How's that? Does anybody know anything about Annabelle other than she was in a movie? See if anybody knows. Missy said nope. She's a very, very haunted doll, Missy. Not this one, of course, but the real one is. And I want nothing to do with the real one.
Well, I gotta ask, how many people out there think that maybe just because it's an Annabelle doll, kind of like the Ouija boards, how they all, they get a bad name and they all kind of have bad juju with them? Or some people think so. Does anybody out there think that maybe this Annabelle doll, even though not the original, could harbor the same kind of bad juju that the original Annabelle does? What do y'all think about that? Michaela said possessed. What is it? Go ahead and put your mic on.
Amanda Carpenter said she was from the Warren case.
Yeah, Chris, so go ahead and explain that to everybody who doesn't know what Annabelle is or who Annabelle is, and we'll get into that a little bit. I gotta finish sharing this real quick.
Mute your mic. Alright. She was from their original case. She was a Raggedy Ann doll that was not possessed, but had a spirit attached to her that liked to really hurt people. And they locked her in a glass case with prayers and kept holy water around her, and no one was allowed to touch her, period. You done?
Not yet.
You can come in.
All right. So, what did you say about the Annabelle doll, Chris? She's a possessed doll. How did she get possessed?
She's not possessed, she has a spirit attachment.
Oh, of a little girl?
No, of a negative.
Oh, I thought it was a little girl.
No, it's demonic.
Oh. So, this was a case of the Warrens, correct?
Yes.
I got to coax Chris a little bit into talking. So, Ed and Lorraine Warren, they're a paranormal couple from Connecticut. Is that where they're from?
Yes.
And anybody out there, have you ever heard of Ed and Lorraine Warren? They're kind of our mentors a little bit. Sadly, they passed on. But I love Lorraine Warren. Some people say some bad things about them, but I don't happen to agree with it. I really like Lorraine Warren. What do you think, Chris? Who's Ed?
Ed was a demonologist. He was in the Navy. He left there to go there when she was pregnant, I believe.
So yeah, we have the Annabelle doll here. Let me move this mic a little bit. It's in my way. I keep hitting it. All right, let's see what the comment said. Amanda says, but the original was Raggedy Ann. Yes, that is correct. The original Annabelle doll, she looks like Raggedy Ann. Um, but this is a movie style, right? The movie style doll. This is what a replica of the doll that was in the actual movie.
One of the movies.
One of the movies. How many movies are there?
I'm not for sure. There's a couple at least. The first, I know in one of them they actually used a Raggedy Ann doll.
I'm trying to stay up on this is really hard trying to do everything. Ashley McGinnis, welcome. That's a new face. Welcome to Q2 Hour. Oh, I forgot. Let's back up a little bit, Chris. We forgot to mention what our games are going to be tonight. We don't have Easter trivia tonight because Easter's already over, and I couldn't think of any holiday to do next. So we're just going to do the tried and true listen for the sound game. Now, this is how we play this game. Whenever you hear this sound, did you hear that, Chris? All right. So whenever you hear that sound in our show tonight, the first person to say Q2 hour that pops up in our comments, you will win. This is what we're giving out tonight, guys, to make it easy on us because we have not done this in a couple weeks. Everybody who wins tonight, you are getting $10 Q2 gift cards. They are e-cards. They are generated automatically by our online shop. You are going to get these and they are stackable. What do I mean by stackable? I mean that if you win multiple times tonight, you can use them all at one time. Say you win 4 of them, that's $40 off of merch in our merch store. So that's what we're giving away tonight. Every time you hear that sound, the first person that comes up on our screen saying Q2 hour, you are going to get one of our e-cards for $10. All right, so all the prizes are going to be that tonight to make it easy on us, because we are we're a little what's the word, rusty. Let me see what the chat's going on here.
What sound?
What sound? Can you hear this, guys? All right, so that's the sound. We are going to play that at random times through our show. And the first person to say Q2I when you hear that sound, you are going to get an e-card from Q2 Paranormal. All right, so, and we're also going to pull
That
from
was
our
a test.
share.
That was a test so you could hear it.
That was a test. Did everybody hear it? I hope everybody heard it. All right, so Annabelle is our little guest tonight. Chris wanted to bring her home, and it was not my idea. Baby girl, when we brought her home, baby girl was interested in Annabelle there for a little while, right?
She hasn't out of the box yet.
Yeah, she wasn't even out of the box yet. We miss you, Michaela, as well, but we are back now. We're getting back on track. Baby girl's doing better. She scared us a little bit yesterday. She kept she couldn't keep her food down yesterday, but she's better. She's keeping her food down. She kept it down all day today. Actually, it was the day before yesterday. Um, I think she's eating too fast. But anyways, we had a little scare with her, but today she's acting so much better. She jumped on the couch. It's getting hard to hold her down. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah,
So,
a little bit.
yeah, a little bit. So, we didn't get to do our Ross house because baby girl got sick the week that we were supposed to go. So we are rescheduling that and we are doing that very soon, Chris. But I don't remember the particulars on the Ross house. Do you want to take a moment and let our fans know um, what's going on at the Ross house?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You just don't want to talk. Ross house. I can tell you it's a couple, what, blocks down the street from Bel Air House?
It is 2 blocks away. It has the mine going. Mute your mic. It has the mine going under the house, just like the Bel Air house. And Chuck, of everybody, probably knows more about it than we do. All we know is the basics: that it's on the same ley line, the same mine stuff happened in that area as the Bel Air house.
So, and I believe the owner of the Ross House is friends with Kristen. Is that her name? The owner of the Bel Air House. They're friends, right?
Yeah,
So I'm pretty sure that what's going on at the Bel Air House is going on at the Ross House. So if that's any indication of what we're in for, maybe we better research the location a little bit before we go. What do you think?
I'm not researching anything. Turn Annabelle into a REM pod.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Chris is going to turn the Annabelle doll into a REM pod. And he also wants to make, you should make her talk. No, not going to do that.
I'm not very comfortable with her looking over my shoulder, to be honest.
I'm just glad she's there with you and not with me. All right. So Chuck says he used to raise and skin chinchillas. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
No worries. Okay. Wow. Kayla says she misses our talks, highlight of her week. I know. We are back though, so that's something to look forward to, baby girl. It's truly this is like week, let's see, 14, nope, 17 days. 17 days, and they told us 10 to 14 days for our full recovery. So we are going to go to the Ross House first. Um, and we also have some really cool guests lined up for you guys. Michaela says she's off April 19th and 21st. Yes, we are going to be taking fans, you guys. Maybe we will pull one person out of the fan sweepstakes bucket to go with us. But Pamela, Michaela, Chuck are definitely all going to go. Let's see. Did Brittany say something? I see Michaela talking to her. All right. Chuck says at the Ross house, the last group that went to one investigator got choked and he had to leave. Wow. Were they provoking it or anything, Chuck? Were they provoking the spirits in the house? So you know a little bit about the Ross house. We don't really know much about it yet.
This doll's making me sweat.
The doll is making you sweat. Chuck said he's already restocked his med bag. Good. Pamela says if you move or if Annabelle moves, Chris, she will definitely tell you. And Chuck said they were not provoking. Where's that? Oh, that's right. You're burning Palisando. I thought Annabelle was making a fire or something. All right. First person on your screen. First person on my screen is Teresa Lanigan, followed by Missy. So Teresa Lanigan, is that the way it shows up on yours? It was Teresa and Missy. All right, Teresa, you're the first one to get one of our $10 e-cards for our merch shop. We are adding merch t-shirts in there as well for those of you who have been after us to put them on. Congratulations, Teresa, for that win. All right, so
Missy said she's moving.
what?
Missy said Annabelle was moving.
Is Annabelle moving, y'all? Chris is concerned. He's over there burning his Palo Santo. I had my sage going earlier somewhere. It went out on me, but I was burning my sage before he started. I mean, you never know. What are we gonna do with Annabelle, Chris?
Let her sleep with you.
Let her sleep with me? I don't think so. Let her sleep with baby girl. Yes, congratulations, Teresa, for that win. Everybody's congratulating her. We have a good audience tonight. Don't be bashful if you're new. Don't be bashful. You can talk and we will highlight your chat if you have any questions for us. Tonight's just to hang out. Normally we have a guest every Friday, and I have a really cool one lined up. I could have scheduled him tonight, but I just wanted to reserve my energy for next week. So next Friday, our first guest, we will do next Friday, the 12th. What is next Friday? I think it's the 12th of April. Next Friday, we're going to have James Anito. He is a demonologist. He's going to be on our show. He mingles with all of the top TV personalities. We are excited to have him. He's a demonologist and all sorts of other things. We are super excited about that. We have paranormal teams lined up. We have TV personalities lined up. We are attending some really cool promotional. What is Annabelle moving?
Yeah, I saw her moving.
You saw her moving the camera?
Yeah.
I'm not watching her because her eyeballs are like death staring me down or something. I don't know. She's like,
Pamela said send her on a cruise.
send her on a cruise. Yes, Laura would definitely be freaking out. Um, she'd definitely be freaking out if Chris did what he was wanting to do.
I'm thinking about buying a processor and making her talk.
And say what?
I don't know yet.
Tell him what you told me earlier. Or you don't want to let the cat out of the bag. She's not in here anyways.
I'm gonna make it say hello, Laura.
Oh, Missy said those evil eyes. Yep, yep, that is true. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. That's going to be exciting, and we'll let the cat out of the bag here next week. What else we got on the table? What do you think, Chris? What are you doing over there? Burning paws on us?
Yeah, I was reading it. Sorry.
So next Friday's show, James Anito. He is a demonologist. He speaks on the paranormal. He's been investigating since the year 2004. He's ordained, excuse me, ordained as a deacon in the Old Catholic movement. Um, yeah, he's done lots of things. He does podcasts. He does all the paranormal expos with the TV personalities. Can't wait to.
Is he in a relationship with a psychic?
What?
Isn't he in a relationship with someone that's a medium?
Oh yeah, I think her name's Medium Beanie or something like that. But yeah, his girlfriend, I think, is a medium. Amanda Carpenter says she likes her. She collects dolls. That's awesome. It's going to be really awesome if he turns her into a talking REM pod. I think. I think that's really cool. Kayla says she's ready for the haunt. Jeffrey says awesome. Yeah, Chris can do some really awesome things. I can't wait for him to turn that in too.
I might make her say that you touched me.
Thank you for stars, Michaela. Oh, top star senders that we highlighted tonight. You all get the $10 e cards as well.
Who do you
I
have?
I have Chuck on my screen. All right, so Chuck, congratulations. You just won yourself a Q2 gift card for our store. Again, we are getting our shirts up there as well. Um, I see some new faces in here. Yes, don't be bashful. Say hello. If you share the live, type shared in the comments and we'll get you in our bucket for surprises tonight. We're giving away gift cards for our merch store. You can buy all sorts of fun and beautiful jewelry that we both make. Congratulations again, Chuck, on that win. All right. Get
Did
that
you
off.
hear what I said before you made the sound? I think I might make her say you touched me.
I think you should make her say stranger danger.
I'll make her say something really cool.
Amanda Carpenter says, "Oh yes, make her talk. Wouldn't that be fun?" I mean, he can do it. I believe, can't you?
Yeah, I can without a problem.
Yeah.
Jeff said it'd be cool to turn her into a TV reporter.
Ooh, that would be. I'm trying to run the chat and trying to do all sorts of things here at the same time, guys. Yes, Jeffrey said it'd be cool to turn her into an EVP, wouldn't it? Or maybe you could turn her into multiple things. Is that possible? An
Yeah,
EVP? Go ahead.
I'm sure I could. All I'd have to do is make a recording device.
Missy said it looks like her head is moving.
It looks like she's period.
No, no, I'm trying not to look at her. Michaela shared and Elaine shared. Hi, Elaine. Welcome to Q2 Hour. Make sure you get those in the fans bucket. If you share the live feed going on right now, guys, he will get you in the bucket. We are giving away gift cards all night long. That way, we don't have to fuss with the prize bucket. I'm trying. Oh my gosh, Michaela. I'm going to kill you. Michaela says, make her slap Shell's butt. No, that's not funny. I'm going to have him. I'm going to have him
That
have
would
her.
be yes.
No, it wouldn't. I hate having my butt smacked, by the way. Uh,
You see what Chuck said?
Chuck says, as long as the head stays on, right, Brittany? Is Brittany in the room? I don't see her if she is. Those of you who don't know, Brittany, our photographer, it's her birthday in an hour and a half. So if she is in the room, or just tag her and say, "Happy birthday, Brittany Del Mastro." It's going to be her 30th birthday, and her mom, Laura, took her on a Disney cruise. So they are getting ready to set sail tomorrow for her birthday. She's going to be having breakfast with Stitch, and she's going to be dressed as Cinderella. So I'm not sure if she's in the room. I haven't seen her if she is, but everybody wish Brittany a happy 30th birthday. She is our photographer in Q2. All right. Jeffrey says, what if Annabelle was Mrs. Blackwell's daughter? Oh,
There is a strong resemblance.
is there?
They're both very creepy. And I got your share, Amanda C.
Okay, so those of you who don't know what Jeffrey's talking about, there is a series, a paranormal series on, I believe it's Amazon Prime is where we watch it at. It's called The Blackwell Ghost. And this guy, what he does is, and he's completely clueless when it comes to paranormal investigating. Like, he just the stuff he catches and what he solves for not knowing anything that he's doing is just crazy. The story is crazy. What do you think, Chris?
First off, I want to say that this dude has no experience with ghosts before he started doing this. He was like a lot of skeptics. He wanted to prove that people were full of crap. And instead of doing that, he ran into something very special, I'll say, because things happen throughout the series. Because it all leads in, I think, to 8 movies, and they all lead together in different parts. But this dude, there's no way he could fake it. You ever see a grown man cry and beg his wife to come stay with him?
So, I mean, I don't really remember. There's so many of them. I don't remember the first Blackwell ghost. Really, I just remember the jar and the kid's teeth. But I remember the Florida ones, and he caught a full body apparition. Plain as day, no hoax, no BS. He caught it, and it was amazing. Like, he solved this whole serial killer thing, not knowing a thing about the paranormal. Honestly, all he had was a camera set up, and he had motion detectors, right? So if you guys,
When he caught that apparition, it scared him so bad he ran out of the house and drove home.
the phone would ring at like what at the same time every night. He'd
At
answer it.
3:15. I think it was 3:15, if I remember correct. The phone would ring every night. No one would say anything. He could just hear breathing and like distant screams. He'd hang the phone up and then banging would start.
Yeah, crazy. So, anyways, Blackwell Ghost, guys, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth the watch. Jeff said when the table flipped over, the Scrabble piece is right. There is he caught that on video as well. His little table in the house completely flipped over. Caught it on his surveillance camera. I have a black marker on my hand, and he had Scrabble pieces on laying on the table. And when the table flipped over, they like fell all over the floor. But then he started looking, and they fell, and they spelled out a message on the floor. Right? That's how it went.
It wasn't a message, it was a code to the cipher.
All right. Code to the cipher. So Blackwell Ghost, guys. If you haven't seen that on Amazon, everybody's saying happy birthday to Brittany. Yes, happy birthday. Hey, JJ. JJ, you've watched the Blackwell Ghost. He says great series. Um, he said the jumping noises were nuts, right?
That thumping noise would irritate anyone. I would leave just because of it because it was so annoying and loud.
So we talked about Annabelle. We've talked about Blackwell Ghost. We've talked about next Friday's really cool guest, James Anito, demonologist. What do you think about him, Chris?
I think it's going to be a very interesting show.
Yep, probably Sunday. I'm going to start promoting next Friday's show, so you guys can check him out. He, I don't even know what all he's done. Do you remember? A lot.
I know he does lectures and all kinds of stuff. I can't remember everything off my head.
He's been investigating paranormal since the year 2004, I believe. What is
I
that?
know, I know he's done something with John Zaffis,
And Patty, what's her name?
Patty Negri.
Yeah, the psychic from Ghost Adventures, and she's on a whole bunch of shows. Those are just some of the people. But yeah, it's gonna get really fun, you guys. Hey, JJ, and Michaela said hi, son. So we talked about a couple things tonight. What do we want to keep talking about? The Ross house. I like to know a couple things about the Ross house before I go, because at the Bel Air house we didn't research anything. We didn't know anything about it, other than it had 17 portals. We knew that.
I say on the Eclipse Day, we take Annabelle to the Federation Tunnel and do an investigation with her.
There's another subject, the eclipse. Chris and I were talking about this. There's a theory out there that paranormal activity heightens during solar eclipses. So we thought, instead of just going out in the yard and looking up with our glasses, that we would actually make an experiment out of it and go somewhere haunted during the eclipse. So Chris's idea, he wants to take Annabelle to the tunnel for the eclipse. I don't know if we'll do that, but whatever. If we decide to do that, we're going to do it live, right?
If we can, it depends on what the eclipse affects. I said it depends on what the eclipse affects.
What do you think it's going to affect?
I have no clue. It could affect a lot of things. My thing is, if you think it's going to affect the power grid, that means it's going to affect people's vehicles. Vehicles have computers in them.
Yeah, so that's something people don't realize. Um, I personally don't think it's going to affect our power grid. I think there's a lot of fear, um, propaganda going on now for whatever reason, whoever's doing it. I don't think it's going to be this big calamity that everybody is trying to talk about. I mean, it could be, but I don't personally think it's going to be. But if it does affect our power grid, which they said it could happen, if it would affect it in the way that they say it is, then it would also affect your cars, right? Go ahead and talk to me about the eclipse and
What's going on?
one of our screens went down.
One of our screens.
One of our screens.
Oh, I'll be alright. Pamela said a friend who works with the DoD is on high alert for shenanigans. I think everybody better be ready for it. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get this Palo Santo lit. For some reason, it won't light.
You worried about
I'm not happy about this.
got a lot of echo going on.
Hold on,
Right.
I'll mute my mic.
So, power grid. I'm trying to fix. We lost one of our feeds here. Huh? Instagram. Finally.
Finally got it just a little.
Got some echo going on too.
My mic's unmuted. You see what Chuck said?
No, what did Chuck say? Chuck says we are in the 99.1% zone. That's that's yeah, that's Ohio. I think ours is 93 or 94.
Miss Bev said Annabelle won't let me get this lit. It literally does not want to light, everybody.
Trying to fix our feed, guys. We lost one of them. All right, so did you get your Polisano over there lit? It's barely lit.
Yeah, my light is
Yeah, at the eclipse, I think we're going to see 93 or 94% of it, but I don't know if we're going to see it at all, actually, because uh, our news station is telling us today that there's going to be what almost 100% cloud coverage.
For our area, it says there's almost 100% cloud cover.
Jeffrey says sun, earth, moon, and great central sun all in alignment. Yes, that is true. Also, there's like what 4 or 5 planets that are all going to be in alignment that day, which is pretty cool. I mean,
I'm going to align myself in the darkness.
what's everybody doing for the eclipse? You guys got all, you guys have special things you're going to do? Let us know. You guys going to go out and look at it, or you going to stay inside? We might do a paranormal live, probably on TikTok if we do it. TikTok has this stupid thing where,
Kayla said she's working.
well, she'll probably see it. TikTok has this stupid thing where we have to go live for a half an hour once a month in order to go live at all. Like if we don't go live once a month, then we lose our privilege to go live on TikTok. So we have to go live on TikTok for a half an hour here soon. Uh, I'm not really very good at TikTok at all, but I'm trying to learn. Miss Bev says, I'm telling you, it's Annabelle. Probably.
Pamela said she's staying inside and watching our live.
If you have pets, keep them inside, close your windows up. Jeffrey says Nibiru could be visible with special lens. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? The 2017 eclipse, Chris went out and took some really cool pictures with his, what was it, your Nikon? He got some amazing frame quality shots of the eclipse. But I don't know.
I give up. It will not light.
Do you want my sage?
No, that'll be alright.
Yep. I'm staying inside watching your live. Thank you, Pamela. And I guess we're going to see if it heightens the paranormal experience. Chuck says we are heading to an eclipse party 40 minutes up the road to Canton. They are in 100%. zone. Is there gonna be cloud coverage there? Are you gonna be able to see it pretty clearly? I know Jeffrey said something he had plans, to go to another location to watch it as well. I don't know if he's doing that or his plans have changed. Michaela said she's working.
If they've changed, you can come investigate with Annabelle.
Yeah, anybody who is available on Eclipse Day. I guess we're gonna take Annabelle to the tunnel. The Federation Tunnel here is what we're talking about. It's, like, right down the road. Um,
It's either the tunnel or the Enchanted Forest.
I don't wanna take Annabelle to the Enchanted Forest. No way. No way, no way, no way. Chuck says partly cloudy, they say. Well, hopefully you'll get to see it. I don't think here we might I don't think we're gonna get to see it with the clouds, if they're correct. I'm trying to get my feedback up.
It depends. You know how weather could be. It could change before then.
Maybe we should talk a little bit about crystals you'd like to wear or you should wear during the eclipse. Unless you are very experienced with dealing with the crystal energy and intentions and like all that, I would not recommend absorbing solar eclipse energy. I don't know about this one, but I've been feeling the energy build for about 2 weeks now. There, we got the feedback up. All right, it's working again. All right, good. So, I've been feeling energy build up for like 2 weeks now. I don't know about you, Chris. Have you been feeling that? I mean,
Yes, I've been feeling it here.
people everywhere have been going through chaotic situations, crises, like we're having earthquakes now. Like I do believe it's because of the energy. It's very powerful. I don't know, Jeffrey, if you can feel it. But I can feel the powerful energy of the coming eclipse, and I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this energy to pass. Jeff said it flooded so I could come with you guys. Awesome. That would be really cool. I'm sure everybody would love to see that. Anybody in the area that would like to go with us, you're more than welcome to go. It's an experiment to see if the solar eclipse will heighten the energy of spirits around us, right?
Has anyone seen the Devil's Comet? Has anyone seen the Devil's Comet?
Anybody know what Chris is talking about there? The Devil's Comet?
Yes, Jeff, I did see that.
Did you see they found lapis beads in an ancient Egyptian tomb? Yes. Who we got? Who we got? Who sent stars? Thank you, Pamela, for the stars. I'm just now catching up on my feed here. First person on my screen is Deidre Radford. Is that what you have? All right, Deidre, first time winner on Q2 Hour. You just won yourself a $10 gift card. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She's a first time winner. Make sure we have your mailing address so we can get that. Well, actually, we don't need to because they're e cards. Never mind. We're not used to dealing with the e cards, right? Congratulations, Deidre, first time winner. Q2 Hour. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, we're going back to what we were talking about the eclipse.
We were talking about the eclipse and the Devil's Comet. Pamela said, I know what it is, but I haven't seen the Devil's Comet.
So, explain because I'm not really sure I know. It's a comet that comes around how long?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's every 71.5 million years or something like that.
Let me see here.
150, I believe. But the reason it's called the Devil's Comet is because the gases it releases, and it created a horn around it one year when people saw it.
It's not telling me. Google's not telling me the answer right off the bat. So that's also happening at the eclipse time, right? Is that
It's
right?
been, but it's going to be the most visible during the eclipse.
Teresa said, I don't know what it is. The devil's comet. So what does it look like? Does it have like horns or something?
Yes, that's what I just said. The gases released around it create a ball of different color light, and because the way that it was traveling, it created like two horns behind it.
So can we see it with the naked eye or no?
During the eclipse, you might be able to if you're in the totality zone.
Jeffrey said definitely a lot of energy coming through. And I think it's for multiple reasons like that. I mean, no, the planetary alignments, the comet, um, there it is kind of crazy what's going on, but I just don't think it's going to be a mass hysteria thing, an event. You're welcome, Deidre. Deidre says thanks. Man,
Does have Does anybody have any clue why NASA's shooting 3 rockets at the moon during the eclipse?
I know what's up with that, right? Who shoots rockets at an eclipse? So they're essentially shooting at the moon because the moon is moving in front of the sun,
Yeah,
right?
they're going to shoot right at the moon.
What in the world is up with that? Pamela says NASA has some really good pictures of the comet. Yeah, you guys. I don't know if you can see it with your own, like visibly with your eyes, naked eyes, or not. But definitely check it out. Jeffrey said solar flares. Yes, that's something else that we can see. Um, when the totality happens, we're supposed to be able to see the solar flares from the sun really well. So that's interesting as well, right?
Yes, and the solar flares affect our communication devices that are on the radio waves.
I saw that where they were down, like, you must be a member of that group like I am. But I saw where it was completely down. What's the CERN? Is that how you say it? CERN? CERN? Is that how you say that? The CERN, which is where I really don't know much about this, but I'm pretty sure it's quantum physics and opening a portal. Is Annabelle messing with you back there? She moved? Mm-mm. So, I think that scientists are opening up portals. They're experimenting. It's called CERN, I believe. CERN. Look it up if you're interested. But they are turning that on at the same time as the eclipse. Like, why are you doing that? It's just really weird what's going on. That is very true. That is very true. But he said that there will be signs ahead of time. So you gotta be looking for the signs. I know my dad spent all of his life trying to beat the signs into my head so that I would always remember what to look for. So I know those signs and I'm looking for them and I'm staying observant.
I think we should put the music box in front of Annabelle tonight.
Missy said she needs to sleep beside of me and you, Chris. I was joking earlier about putting her in bed with
No,
baby.
she's not sleeping tomorrow.
Oh, I can't believe you bought Annabelle. No, I'm trying not to look at her. Is she moving over there? There, Jeffrey. has put a link up for everyone to check out. So Missy also said he's not going to sleep tonight. Um, Baby girl's not too happy about Annabelle either. But yeah, check out that link there, Jeffrey. I'm not sure what it is. A PDF, CIA.gov. Check it out, Jeffrey. Oh, there we go. CIA document reels on how to develop psychic abilities. Oh, is that? I know they have documents about what is that called? The two sides of your brain, Chris. The music and the what was that thing we were doing?
The binaural.
The beats, but it has a name. They actually spell out how to do it. It's in their documents, so that's what got me into trying it. Missy said she can't blame baby girl, right? Try that again. There we go. Binaural beats, yes, Jeffrey.
That's what I said.
I know. I'm just commenting to the commenter. All right. First person on my screen is Miss Michaela Polly. Came in right before Deidre. Congratulations, Kayla. You are also getting a $10 merch e-card for our Q2 Paranormal merch store. And if I didn't mention it at the top of the show, top star senders from last week, you're being rewarded with the gift cards as well. So congratulations, you all got one. So, Teresa, you have 2 stacked because you won one tonight. So, congratulations, everybody. So, this has been a little hangout. We didn't schedule a guest tonight because we've really been low on energy. We've been working, getting all the orders out. We didn't realize we had so many orders when you guys took to our store to help us out with baby girl's emergency surgery. We didn't realize how many we had. We've been working really hard, and our energy level right now is just in the tank, right? But Jeff
No
said
reason to be sorry, Jeff.
so. Our energy didn't have the energy for a guest this weekend, but we are starting our guests up again next Friday. We are going to be on locations, and it's going to be really exciting. I can't say anything about the locations right now, other than it's going to be crazy. Um, but it's definitely something you want to go on the ride with us for because it's going to be very fun. What do you think, Chris? Annabelle over there rubbing your shoulder?
No, she is not touching me. She can keep her hands to herself.
Michaela says, "Thank you, everyone." Missy says, "Let's keep going. Love it." Teresa said, "Congratulations." Jeff said, "Sorry." A little bit of lag there. It's all right. All right. So Michaela on that one.
Keep the mic.
It's hard to remember to mute and unmute your mic. Um, them eyes. Missy said, "I think he's scared of her."
I'm not scared of her, but I ain't gonna trust her.
I guess we're gonna have to let you guys know if we have any problems with Annabelle, because I mean, technically she's just a doll, the replica, but I don't know. What do you think about it, Chris?
Anything could have an attachment, so I'm not gonna say one way or the other. Who knows what type of crap somebody put on it building it?
Yep, true. I guess we'll have to let everybody know about that. So Monday, you guys, those of you who live around us, if you want to go and test out the owner live, we're not going to be long, just during the eclipse. If it's cloudy, we can't watch it anyways, but we will have glasses if you do want to watch it. Jeffrey, Michaela, well, Michaela's working. Anybody who wants, yes, Michaela, we have a new stream. We've been streaming the different, um, all of our socials at one time.
Oh,
So,
she's gonna get a cleansing. Don't worry. Somebody thinks that she's funny. My camera has an automatic zoom, everybody, and I've watched it zoom in on her on its own. So she is just creepy. I think I might put her on Shell's side of the bed.
Sorry, guys. I need my drink.
Everybody said she's very creepy. I'm definitely going to put some stuff near her and see what happens. Watch her overnight. Especially after we take her out and do an investigation with her. Jeff said hide her under your pillow.
Did anybody say 2 hours?
What?
Did anybody say 2 hours?
No. The sound hasn't went off. You can't have your mic muted.
I could have sworn I brought my drink in here. I got choked there for a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for helping me out, Chris. All right, first person on our screen. Missy, is that what is on your screen, Christopher?
That's the only one.
The only one?
I haven't heard a noise.
Well, Missy must have heard it. All right, we're going to give it to Missy.
Pamela said is her eyes shifting.
I don't know, are they? I'm trying not to look at
Pamela said Annabelle choke you.
her.
No one heard Missy apparently.
Huh. Is her eyes shifting? I don't know. I'm trying not to look at her. If she smacks you on the butt, Chris, I'm just going to laugh.
Hit the button again. There. It was because your mic was muted. On my screen, it's Kim Ford.
It's who?
Kim Ford.
Kim Ford? All right, Kim. Ooh, I got choked up there for a minute. Sorry, guys. And I filled up a whole glass of something to drink, and it's not here. All right, so.
Jeff also said to put her under your pillow.
Oh. Don't give him bad ideas, Jeffrey. Jeez. You're supposed to love me.
I'll use her pillowcase as a dress so she doesn't notice.
You're supposed to love me, not throw me under the bus. I'm just teasing. Yeah, Annabelle, she must have choked me. Kayla says Annabelle choked me.
Chuck said fan vote.
What?
Chuck said fan vote.
Oh, I gotta scroll through. Jeff says that he does love me. I love you too, but don't give Chris bad ideas with Annabelle. So this Annabelle might have been a bad idea. I've already been choked. They're seeing her move.
Mute your mic.
All right.
All right, everybody. Let's take a vote. Should Annabelle sleep with Chris? I mean, with Chelle.
No.
I know she's not sleeping with me because Diesel will tear her apart. You can unmute your mic.
Pamela says she votes for a glass case.
Everybody voted for me. Chuck voted for you.
No, Chuck. Hmm. I'm gonna get you at the Ross house somehow. Missy said, "You and baby girl either sleep on the floor or the couch, right?" I'm gonna sneak her in, but Chris when he's asleep. So everybody's voting no. Michaela says Chris, yes. I think the one that wanted the one that wanted Annabelle should sleep with her. Don't you agree, guys?
We got 2 votes for last case.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what we should do. Kim says take her to watch over the next door neighbor that was throwing the apple and throwing it in the yard, right?
I would do that, but they have kids.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have kids. Deidre said glass case for sure. So we're gonna have to do some experiments with Annabelle, see what the deal is. She might be haunted. Like, what were you saying about you have to be a certain age to have her?
On the box is rated mature. You have to be at least 18 years old in order to buy her.
Okay, so you can buy a Ouija board at what age? Any age you want.
Any age you want.
Whoops, I accidentally turned my camera off. But you have to be 17 to buy Annabelle. That's interesting.
Yes, sir. If you live, you can boost it.
Oh yeah, that's our motto. If we live, we can post it. Q2's motto. So Spencer's, yes, 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 yes.
It was either Annabelle or moving and talking Chucky doll.
Yeah. I was afraid to look at the price tag on the movie Chucky and Talking Chucky, so but we sat there, what, 10 good minutes debating on whether to get Annabelle.
Yes,
Teresa,
it took 10 minutes.
Teresa said get a glass case. We might have to. We're gonna let her roam around maybe a night, maybe for the weekend, and then
I might let them round out in the back building.
after a weekend we'll determine whether she needs a glass case or not. Kim Ford said Chris brought her home, let him deal with her backseat driver in the Jeep, right? And I'm glad you said that, Kim, because on the way home, he had her seat belted into the back seat. And he was creeped out on the way home because she kept staring at him in the mirror, right, Chris?
Yes, every time I'd look in the rearview mirror, it was like she was looking directly at me.
Miss Bev says her 12-year-old loves Chucky. Yes, I do like Chucky. Um, I don't know, but I kind of wanted to experiment with the Annabelle, see if she's inherently bad or it's, just the one. Because it could go either way, quite honestly. People say both things. Michaela says she thinks you're cute, Chris.
I don't care what she thinks.
Miss Beth said her granddaughter.
I just want to use her to turn into a piece of paranormal equipment. I
Yeah.
don't care if she's haunted or not. It's a doll. It should attract little kids.
Teresa said she has a feeling that we aren't going to sleep. I'm pretty sure baby girl's not going to like Annabelle up in the bed with her. So I don't think we're going to do that.
I'm pretty sure she's going to sleep in there by the Malachite Mountain. Keep it away from us.
All right, guys. So it's 11:11. We got some major energy building over the weekend. I'm sure it's going to get worse, and I really can't wait till it's over. So, crystals to help. Wear anything that's grounding. Um, Smoky quartz, hematite, malachite for protection. Anything that will protect you from absorbing some of this crazy energy. But on the other side, some people say you want to absorb this energy. I'm not sure which side of the fence I'm sitting on with that. Do you know, Chris?
I can tell you what side I'm sitting on. I'm not charging anything in the Eclipse.
Yeah, like unless you're pretty advanced, I wouldn't recommend absorbing that energy. It seems to be chaotic to me. Like, I don't know.
Since we've been on this break, I've been doing more and more research on my demonology stuff. I read how many books?
On your night shift with baby girl, you read like what, 4 books?
Yeah, 4 different books on demonology, starting way back in time through medieval time, everything, Egyptians, all that stuff. Like, I've been going through it.
So, what were the new books that you bought to read on the night shift? Those of you guys don't know what we're talking about. Chris took the night shift when baby girl first came home, because she's high energy and we had to keep her still and we had to keep her from hurting herself. So he would stay up at nighttime with her all night long until 7 in the morning so I could get some sleep. And that's what we're talking about when we say the night shift. But Chris, what books did you buy to read on the night shift?
I bought the Lesser Keys of Solomon, the Greater Key of Solomon, which is actually 2 books, and then the Forbidden Knowledge on the black arts, superstition, talisman, and all that.
And they were written by, is it Alistair Crowley?
One was written by Aleister Crowley and Samuel Mathers, and the other 2 were rewrote and reworked by, I believe, if I'm pronouncing the name right, it was Tal Warwick.
So other people in the live caught 1111. Missy has been catching the angel numbers like crazy. So Pamela, Jeffrey, and Missy, you all caught it right along with me. Missy's been up there. She's been catching 1, 2, 3, 4 a lot. I don't even see that very often. I don't know if you do, Jeff, but I don't see 1, 2, 3, 4 very often. Pamela says sounds like a headache builder, right? Michaela says hope it's a calm night at work. Missy, that was so nice of who to do that. Chris, you're a good man, and baby girl bonding with you more. Yes, um, because yeah.
The books that I mentioned, if you're new to this, please do not go read them. There's stuff in there that it will have you read that you don't need to be thinking or putting out there for yourselves.
All right, Chris, he's always the stickler on being safe. Michaela says we have 111 views. Awesome. Jeffrey says not often. And Missy said she's just getting good at it. And I'll tell you, I can tell that you put your crystals out, Missy, because as soon as you did that, you started seeing these angel numbers all the time. The 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't even see. All right. So you guys, ground, hydrate, snack, all that stuff. I'm not sure what side of the fence I sit on when it comes to go out and absorb the energy or not. More than likely, I'll probably go out, but
Get your vampire costumes out.
get your vampire costumes out. Pamela says she's catching 444 a lot. That's awesome. I'm up to the way it worked for me. I don't know if it works for everybody else, but I started seeing 1111 back in 2008. I even know what year I started seeing it. But you kind of work up the chain. Like I started with 111, then I'd see 222, 333, 444. Anyways, I'm up to 777 and 888 now. So, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Beth says she sees it all the time too. I don't see that very often at all. Um, Chris, do you ever see 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I actually see it quite a bit.
Miss Bev says I would love to be a vampire. I don't know. It has its advantages. What do you think, Chris?
I'll just be myself. I'm good with that.
You just be yourself. Annabelle likes you back there. All right, guys.
Annabelle bothering me. I put on malachite.
Right. Malachi, always the go-to. All right. Amanda Carpenter says, I just see different ones with specific numbers. They are pertinent for me for some reason or other. Very accurate, Amanda. You always see the ones that are pertinent for you at the time. The hard thing is what I tell everybody is determining the message, right? Determining what they're trying to get across to you. What do you think, Chris?
I agree 100% with that. It's a different message for everyone. We're all looking for something different and being led to a different place.
All right, one last time. People hear that? Did you hear that, Chris?
Yeah, I heard.
All right. We're going to first one on our screen. On mine is Kim Ford. Kim Ford, you're hot on the comments tonight. You just won another $10 card. They are snackable, so that's worth 20 for you now. All right, so Chris, let's pull out two people from the bucket. They're also going to get the $10 gift cards for our merch store. Again, these come specifically from sharing our promos for the day, sharing this live feed. You are in this bucket. Show them your entries there, Chris, so that they know we're not BSing nobody. Huh? Oh, okay. We'll shake them up. All right. We'll pull out two names.
Amanda Carpenter. Is it Dirk?
Yay. All right, Chuck and Amanda Carpenter. You just won yourself $10 e-cards for our merch shop. So congratulations.
They want us to keep going.
Huh? What?
They want us to keep going.
You want us to keep going? Yes, congratulations, Chuck. Congratulations, Kim. Uh, what do you guys want to talk about? You want to keep going? Well, let's keep going.
Throw up some questions.
All right. Everybody thinks we're leaving.
Can you hear this?
Can you what? Oh my gosh, you just what in the world was that? That was extremely loud. Woo.
We can't show baby girl. She's not in here. She is in her little corner in a safe place.
Actually, she's under my feet. I might be able to get her here before the show is over. I hate picking her up because I don't want to hurt her. Chris picks her up all the time for me. So you're
Missy said you're going to kill me.
gonna give our audience a heart attack. He's always doing that to me.
Pamela said I scared customers. Laugh out loud. Thank you.
Scared your kid, right? That was extremely loud, Christopher. Jeffrey said he heard someone scream. Michaela said, "Show baby girl." I'll try to get her here in a second. You guys. I think everybody's thinking that we're leaving, so
We had baby girl's got a cut on her belly about that long where they had to open her up.
yeah, and Chris is getting on to me because he says that I won't let baby girl do anything. But I just can't go back and do the surgery again. Like, it was really hard to come up with what we had to come up with overnight, essentially. So I get worried about having to take her back, and he gets on to me because he says I'm not letting her do anything.
You
So
have to let her move and exercise so her belly tightens back up and she gets healthy. It has been enough days that she can move.
yes, I know, and I've been letting her move here the last couple days. Um, she scared me with her food, but I think she was just eating too fast. All
If
right,
baby girl sneezes, Shell freaks out.
I can't help it. She's my baby, literally. Let's see. Michaela says mine too. Paula asked earlier if I was watching horse races. Missy says, Shell, I have to agree with Chris on this. Okay. I have been letting her do things here the last couple of days. Kim said, wonder if I should go play the machines during the eclipse. What do you think? Michaela Polly. I mean, it does go for it. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's not good. All I know is there's lots of energy coming in, and it's been building for weeks.
Well, you won't be in the eclipse, so it shouldn't hurt anything.
Kayla said it's good for her to move. They get human up right after surgery. Michaela said, like us, she needs exercise. I know.
You mean Pamela?
Yes. Did I not say Pamela? I
No, you
apologize.
said Michaela again.
I think people think so. Sorry. But yeah. I've been letting her here the last couple days. She's jumping on the bed. She's staying home. So we can get out and do our deliveries now. We left her home today. Today's the first time I've been outside this place for like weeks. Chris is going out to get here and there things that we need, but I have not been out of this house in weeks. I have been literally up baby girl's butt.
I
But
have been out to the end of our street. That's about it.
huh?
I have been to the end of the street. That's about it.
Yeah, you haven't left town. Today's the first time. All right, let me see if I can get baby girl. Baby girl, baby girl. She's sleeping. Oh, there's Annabelle. Baby girl, come here, come here. All right, I'm gonna move my mic, guys. Come here, come here, come see me. Come on.
Did everyone get a good look at Annabelle?
All right, here is baby girl, you guys. She's she was sleeping. Look up here. Hey, look. Hey, look up here. Everybody loves you.
Girl.
Thank you, everybody. She's like, let me sleep, mom. All right, so that was baby girl. Now she's growling. All right, guys. So we'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight and hanging out with us during our hangout. Um,
Look, you went and made her mad.
I did make her mad. But she was sleeping. She didn't want to move. But we wanted. No, everybody says hi, baby girl.
They
No,
send her love.
Pamela says she doesn't need pneumonia. That is true. That is very true. But honestly,
Her to get up and move.
I know she needs to move. I know, and I have been letting her move the last couple days. Uh, but she's just such high energy. Like she wants to jump clear the ceiling. And I just didn't want to have to go back to the emergency room with her because it was
Missy
really.
said she really enjoys hanging out. We need to do the hangout more often.
Hey, what are you barking at down there? Now she's getting mad at me. Uh, Missy
She
said what now? I've really enjoyed tonight. Need to hang out more often. Yes. Well, we're going to be here every Friday night, 10 p.m. Starting next Friday night, we're going to kick it off with James and Anito, the demonologist. He's going to be the first guest on our comeback. Tonight was kind of like just hang out and get our groove back a little bit. What do you think, Chris?
Yes, we're a little rusty for sure.
We'll do it one more time, guys. Did you hear that, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. That is way loud. You're gonna give our audience heart attacks. All right, first person on my screen was Michaela Polly. Is that right, Chris?
On mine, Deidre.
Deidre? I have Michaela right above Deidre on mine.
On mine, it's the opposite. Deidre and then Michaela.
What we gonna do? All right, we'll just give them both. How's that? Michaela and Deidre. That's what we normally do when we can't determine who it was. All right, so Deidre and Michaela. Now, I'm going to issue these to your email address, so you do need to make sure I have your email address, and I have most of everybody. Deidre, I don't think I have yours. And then the system will generate the card for you, and it's all automatic. So, Kim said, "Thank you for the company. Have a great night. Keep a good eye on Annabelle tonight. Great hangout show. And good to see you, baby girl." Thank you, Kim, for coming. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with tonight. It is 11:30, and we're gonna, I think, retire. Give Annabelle a place to sleep tonight. So wish us luck. Again, look for us on the Eclipse day. We're going to do a little live experiment, and it's probably going to be on TikTok. Our TikTok is like Q2 Paranormal Official, other I believe. Yeah, that's it. So look for us on there, you guys. Anybody who sent us stars tonight, Pamela and Michaela, I know you two did. Thank you so very much. Thank you for putting up with us. Chris, you have any last words?
Look at what Amanda Carpenter said.
She says, "I'm curious to hear about how life with Annabelle is." Well, I will let you know. Definitely. I will keep everybody abreast on life with Annabelle. We'll see if she's just a regular doll or if the curse carries on uh, in all her images. So that's going to be an experiment we're going to be doing. Chris is going to turn her into some kind of equipment, whether it be an EMF, EVP recorder, a talking doll for Laura. He's gonna uh, turn her into something. Pamela says, "Give Annabelle to Diesel." No,
That
well,
would last about 2 seconds. He would rip her head off.
he'd have her ripped up in like 0.5 seconds. All right, guys. We love you. We thank you for showing up, all the new faces as well. We hope to see you next Friday night here at 10 p.m. with James Anito. All right, guys, have a safe weekend. Stay safe when you're traveling out there, please. The energy is building. Have a safe eclipse. Make sure you wear your glasses. We love you guys. Good night.
Night, everyone. Love you.